number for them. Welcome, everybody, to Lumen Field here in Seattle, Washington. Up next, let's keep it in the NFC for this game between the New York Giants and the Seattle Seahawks. Michael Dixon with the honor of getting us started. And away we go from Lumen Field. Return starts from the goal line. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20.
The Giants take over first and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
All right, let's get this show on the road. It is first and 10. Let's start on the ground here. Tracy. They get an even 10 on that play. And it's good for a New York first down.
When you script that first 15, Kate, and that first play is a run play, you can't do it better than that.
First and 10 from the 32. Here's Tracy once more. Trying to make it happen, but no luck. This goes backwards on first down.
Such a cool picture right there of shock and shed. That's what these D-tackles work on in the league. You got to shock that offensive blocker, you got to shed him, and you got to make that tackle for loss. Well done.
Out of the gun this time, here's Dart. And he's up to the 35-yard line as they reel him in.
There's no question, Kate, big plays down the seam or big tight ends a fan favorite, but it's those type of catches right there. The short yardage, it gets good coverage, contested catches that really make tight ends a locker room favorite.
Let's see what they draw up on a 3rd and 7. Third and long, they're going to throw. This throw is going to wind up incomplete. The intended target is running back, and the results, 4th down coming up. So they couldn't throw for it on 3rd down, and as a result, they were headed off the field earlier than expected on their opening series.
Keeping them off the scoreboard, well, that's already a win defensively. Not letting them even cross midfield, that's a cherry on top.
The Giants ready to punt, and they're going to send out the lefty, Jamie Gillen, for the kick. And this will bring a drive that had some promise to a disappointing end. Calls fair catch and has it inside the 40-yard line.
The Seahawks take over first and 10 at their own 38-yard line.
Heading to the line, the Seahawks in a good spot as they prepare for this 1st and 10. They'll run it with Travion Henderson. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that 1st down play.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on 2nd.
Last run only gained a yard. That means it's 2nd and 9. Sticking with Henderson. And this is headed the wrong way. They're going to lose yards here. It's going to bring up 3rd down. The presence of those tight ends works both ways, Brock. You know this. Gives them more blockers up front, but it also clues the defense in to be ready for that run.
Yeah, you could put 7 blockers up there, even put 8, I don't know, 9. All the blockers in the world, but if they don't work in concert together to create a lane, it doesn't matter.
This drive is in trouble. Got to figure out 3rd and 12.
Yes, sir.
They'll air it out on 3rd. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Well, no look on his first look of the game, and that brings up 4th and long. Seahawks bring it out the punt team. And this isn't too far beyond midfield. It's going to bounce out, looks like at or on the 40. Good starting field position for the Giants as they head up 1st and 10. Darts looking to throw. Catch made, Tyrone Tracy. And they get this down to the 44 before he stopped. He picks up 15 on the play. And the Giants are going to have the first down.
First down. First and 10 at the 44-yard line.
A give to Tracy up the middle. Now after that play, we've got somebody shaken up, and you don't want to see serious injury in the midst of their playoff push. He's being looked at here. Well, nothing doing on the last run. It's 2nd and 10.
Let's go. 18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal.
Now here's Cam Scannaboo on the ground. And this run is going to push him inside the 40. Give him 7 there.
Well, that doesn't net a first down. You get yards like that in the run game, you will take it in the NFL.
And it's 3rd down.
All plays on the table here for 3rd and 3. Going right back to Scannaboo. And he'll get this down to the 33-yard line. Pick up a 5 on that play. And it's good for a New York first down.
Okay, you know me, I can't resist. I thought we might have needed the old Gene Steratore index card down there. Making a really close measurement to see if he got the first down or not. But in the end, well, the right call was made. He got just enough to move the chains.
Here's Tracy on first down. Went in there full steam ahead, but he ran out of steam pretty quickly. No gain on that one.
So close to a big loss of yards for those guys up front. 1 second sooner, they got a tackle behind the line. But a stop to celebrate nonetheless.
First down run netted him nothing. Here is 2nd and 10. Now Darts going to the air. Defender's there, and he forces the incompletion. Good play to bring about this 3rd down.
I'll tell you what that deflection right there, Kate, tells me. The defense was following and reading the quarterback's eyes. Knew exactly where that throw was going. And it takes a little bit of intuition, a little bit of feel. He's able to get his hands on it and knock it out of bounds.
Third down now. Here's Darts. That is once again incomplete, and consecutive incompletions have now pushed them to 4th down.
I know that you and I love, Kate, looking at plays, discussing them, and all the different outlets and checkdowns, and usually there's a completion to be had, but not against this defense. Not on that one.
This kick is good. He needed to get all of it there, and he did. And that'll mark their first appearance in our scoring summary today.
A lot of them may make it look automatic, but you get this deep, and those field goals are far from a certainty. It took all his concentration, every bit of his strength, to send that puppy through.
To kick off for New York.
Gano ready to send this away. Devin Duvernay to return it. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line.
Duvernay on the return. The Seahawks take over 1st and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
I see through your eyes, and I still enjoy the show. Yeah.
Seattle getting everybody set. They've got 1st and 10. Starting on the ground with Henderson. And he'll scurry forward for a pickup of 3.
That's the kind of yardage that's not going to kill this drive on the first play, but it does put you a little bit behind schedule. Now 2nd down becomes critical because nobody wants a 3 and out.
After After the 3-yard pickup, it's 2nd and 7. Staying on the ground here with Henderson. And whatever they were trying to do there is not going to work. Defenders all over it, so they take him down for a loss.
This is one of those situations, Kate, where I watch the body language of the running back because it'd be very easy for him to raise his hands up, look to the sideline in his O-line and go, what am I supposed to do there? There was nothing, no time at all to try and escape and react. Instead, it goes backwards.
So a tough spot now. This is 3rd and 9. 3rd and long for him here. Got to him right as he threw it, and it falls to the ground.
An early deficit means you lose the runway to slowly get your offense up to speed. This offense got to get going. That incompletion won't help.
Michael Dixon on the punt. And a nice return out of him. They have it a little further up past their own 30. New set of downs for him from the 31. Slot man's in motion right. Staying between the tackles with Tracy. And they're going to stop him after he wiggles his way forward for 2.
This offense is now left with some ground to make up a little bit here on 2nd down. After that drive starts with a very minimal gain.
Last run got him 3. Here's 2nd and 7. Dart setting in the throw here. Gets it to him on the screen. And he's going to get this up close to the 40 before going out.
As an offense, you don't call a screen, Kate, expecting to gain just a few yards. You call it expecting to break off something big and substantial. But it's up to that defense to stay ahead of it, to keep it contained to something much smaller. Case in point right there.
Throwing on 3rd. Here's Dart. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete.
The numbers tell us pretty clearly, you get to 3rd and long, extra long, it's really hard to stay on the field. That's disappointing because that was 3rd and manageable and an incomplete.
The only move this offense is making is toward the line, Brock. They're going for it, 4th and 3. They'll go. Here's Dart. It's on target to Johnson. And he's going to be brought down at the 42. So they hit him for 5 yards on 4th down, and they get the successful conversion. 1st down from the 42.
1st and 10 at the 42-yard line.
And they just get the play off. That winds up incomplete and brings an end to our opening quarter. We're a quarter of the way through on this chilly winter afternoon. Just 3-0 is our score. More from Lumen Field in just a minute. Welcome back. We'll begin this 2nd quarter with the Giants in possession. They still have 10 to go here. It's 2nd down. Dart gonna throw again. And he's not quite that fast. Let him just a bit too much. That's incomplete. Malik Neighbors, the one he was throwing for. And that's gonna leave him with a tough 3rd and long.
Kate, this quarterback gets out of the pocket, genuinely a coin toss whether he's going to keep it with his legs or put in the air. Sigh of relief there defensively as that ball falls incomplete.
They'll throw, 3rd and long. Oh, put some heat on this deep ball, left side. And they really went for it on 3rd down, didn't they? But the heave falls incomplete. Now they're facing 4th down.
Kate, as a quarterback, that is so rough. Incomplete, incomplete, incomplete. You're going to the sidelines, you're going to look at that tablet, and you're going to try to figure out How in the heck do we turn this around?
He's hit before he can get anything on that return.
The Seahawks take over first and 10 at their own 28-yard line.
Seahawks just about set. Here's first and 10. Henderson here from the gun. And he will have this across that 40-yard line before they manage to stop it. That play gains 15, and it moves the sticks.
These running backs love getting into the open field, and the best of them, they're not even looking at the man right in front of them. They're looking at that next level to get a chunk run like that.
And what a jolt to start that drive. They're up near the 45-yard line. Henderson on first and 10. And his effort results in maybe 2 yards, but nothing more.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
They go play action. Here's May. Buying some time right. That won't be caught outright. It's incomplete.
Safe to say there's been an early disconnect between the planning phase and the execution phase for this offense. Might be time, Kate, really to get back to basics, to the calls that you just trust the most.
Last pass unsuccessful, and they have third down here. To the air on third and long. Pass caught. It's Hunter. And he's down to almost... Oh, no. They're actually going to give him the 30 here. That goes as a gain of 25 yards and picks up the first.
I may love watching a great thrower, but I love watching a well-done route too, Kate. Make that guy think you're trying to stack him only to drop your hips, cut right inside. Some good work to help reset those chains.
It's Henderson on the give. Keeps away from one. Down the left sideline he goes. And they take it across the goal line. Touchdown, Seattle. The Seahawks take a second quarter lead. Justin Tucker to try the point after. That's no good. The veteran missed one rather surprisingly. And they leave a point after on the table. On now is Dixon to kick this one away. Returning in from the 16. Pretty solid field position starting out here, Brock. He's tackled at the 29. First call here coming from the shotgun. From the gun, here's Dart. Well, the pressure nearly got to him, but still a good play defensively as that one falls incomplete.
Kate, as soon as this quarterback broke containment, I know your eyes and my eyes went the same place. Can you find a big play down the field? Unfortunately, there was not one to be had.
That's going to throw again here on 2nd and 10. Hits him on the out route. This time they've got him. He can't break another tackle. He will go down behind the line.
There's no routes on the old proverbial route tree, Kate, that takes more trust than throwing an out route. You're throwing it to a spot and believing your guy can get there.
This offense looking to convert as they come up on third down. Here he goes, third and long. Another drop. The last two plays both should have been intercepted, but neither could be brought in. However, Brock, they do at least force this fourth down. Here's Jamie Gillen on again for the punt. Rondale Moore on the return. And the coverage team is there as he fields it, so almost nothing on that return before he stops.
Seahawks take over first and 10 at their own 44-yard line.
The Seahawks in good field position to start this drive off as they head up to the line. First and 10. Going play action, May. He rolls to his right. Connects on the crosser. And he's going to be hauled down on a gain across midfield, down inside the 45-yard line. Give him 13 on that play. And that means a fresh set of downs for Seattle.
First and 10 at the 43-yard line.
Anderson's going to take this straight ahead. And they do get him down, but the damage is done. This gets down inside the 35-yard line. They gain 11 on that play, and that gives the Seahawks the first.
That's just not the guy defensively you ever want in the open field. Frankly, with the amount of space he had at one point, they're lucky to have limited to the gain they did.
They'll get it complete to Travion Henderson. He's got his guys into the red zone before someone can force him out. It's a 13-yard play, and that's enough for the first.
Okay, I know exactly what's going to happen. I've seen it once, I've seen it 100 times. Next week on the practice field, this running back's going to say, see, I'm not just a running back. I can play receiver. And you receivers, you couldn't do my job, but I just showed you I could do yours.
That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact.
It just kind of feels like they've met their match with this defense. So many plays, well, they've just not ended the way they were drawn up. Fortunately, well, their defense is doing the same. You really feel like which offense can get into rhythm is going to find a way to win this game.
This is Henderson on second down. And they find him after just a yard, and it's third down.
I think one thing you learn, Kate, when you transition from college to the NFL, not every run is going to be a big play. Some of them, well, they're just destined to end in a minimal gain, and some of them will set up that critical play action for later.
Giants with an extra DB out there now, third down.
Here we go, here we go. Gravity Lions.
Giving this to Hunter. And he is well clear of that marker. That effort's going to set them up with a first and goal.
That kind of call right there, Kate, shouldn't be the third down surprise it used to be 5, 10, 15 years ago. So common in teams' playbooks league-wide. But boy, is it tough to defend. And that's why they love breaking it out to reset those chains.
Quite a defensive battle, bro. We've reached our 2-minute warning. Seahawks with the lead here at Lumen. Four downs to get this across. Here's first and goal. Trying to run it in. It's Henderson. And not quite a touchdown, but he's down to the 4 before going out.
That sure looks like a terrific call after you dial it up, because the execution was awesome by everybody. You get that kind of run on first and goal, it sets the table for more success.
Still chances to get these final 4 yards. It's second and goal. On play action, here's May. Headed out right. To the end zone, but incomplete. That play's going to force third and goal.
I can pretty much guarantee you, Kate, the minute that quarterback left the pocket, that D coordinator started to hold his breath. It is so hard when you play a dual-threat QB out on the run in space, especially down here in the red zone, but the defense rises to the occasion.
They've held him out twice. Here we go, third and goal. Oh, fullback's got it. Look at the power. Oh, no luck. He tried. He was frightened but they send him backwards on 3rd and goal.
You want a little rhyme time? Kate, you want some of my lyrics? Here you go. That was a toss that ended in a loss, and what it will cost is going to be this possession as they now face, wipe that smile off your face, an extra long 4th down.
The offense staying on the field from a bit of a distance here. They're going for it on 4th and goal.
Five. Hey, what's that?
Trying to throw for it with May. Escapes he falls to the pass rush on 4th and goal. That defense coming through, forcing a turnover on downs.
I'm going to guess a little deal was cut there by these pass rushers in the huddle. You guys in the secondary, just buy us a little time. We don't need perfect coverage. Just tighten things up so we can get home. And boy, did they ever in a big moment.
And this play reaches the 35 before it comes to an end. A nice gain of 13 yards as it brings up a 1st down. All set to go now from the 35. Going on 1st down. It starts. On the move, headed right. That's low and bounces short of his man.
Fairly safe to say as that one falls incomplete this 1st half so far, it's not met the standard they set for themselves.
Following the incompletion, we stay at the 35. It's 2nd and 10. Darts out of the shotgun. Has a man on target to Johnson. And they've got to him just a step or two before he can reach the 40 as he's sent out. A big play, 23 yards to move those chains.
Every tight end worth his salt wanted this. Really craved man-to-man coverage. The best of them, give me man-to-man coverage and I'm going to beat you. I was around Dallas Clark and Indy, one of the best. You play man-to-man, he's going to find a way to out-leverage you, separate from you, and make a play just as that tight end did.
On 1st and 10, here's Dart. Buys time, rolling right. Oh, he was on the move, but so was the defense, and they take him down. And the big play drives them backwards. 2nd down coming up.
Defense's 1st sack of the game, kid. We can now see some of the negatives, the trade-offs of his great running ability. When he tries to create, well, he can find himself going backwards, and in this case, a really big loss.
Out of the gun this time, here's Dart. Got his man, that's Zay Jones. And they're gonna haul him down just shy of the 40.
Boy, they sure found the right route at the right time to hit the soft spot in that coverage. And that slant, it goes for big yardage.
Timeout called, and that's gonna be the 2nd for New York. And they still have one in their pocket for what's left of this half. It's 3rd and 8, need to get a chunk here. Throw here, 3rd down. Look at that power, deep left side. And they can't connect on the 3rd down deep shot. Love the courage, they had to try it. But it's incomplete, and now we've got 4th down.
Defensive coaches in the NFL say it all the time. Limit the big play. Keep these guys in front of you. Well, this defense is going to have to stay vigilant because this receiver, he can take the lid off a defense at any time.
Jamie Gillen on now to punt.
The Seahawks take over 1st and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
Just 25 seconds remaining as they get all set up for 1st down.
Crazy. Hey, what's that? Crazy.
May now from the gun. Escapes out to the left. On the run, deep down. He's got it deep downfield. And they're finally able to get to him and touch him down, but damage already done as they pick up that first down.
That's good for the Seahawks. First down. First and 10 at the 40-yard line.
Five. Here goes it. Hey, what's that? Crazy.
Operating from the gun, here's May. Escapes the pocket. And he just hucks this one away. Wasn't going to risk a throw or force something. It brings up second down.
That may not look like much, and on tomorrow's grade sheet, it'll just be an S for satisfactory, but that's a good decision. Know where to go with the ball, and don't put it in harm's way.
From the 40, here comes second and 10.
Here goes it. Hey, what's that? Crazy.
Back to the air, it's May. This is caught inside the 15. Timeout called by the offense, and with another timeout available, they could actually get another 2 plays if they work quick.
First and 10 at the 11-yard line.
And keep this drive moving, partner. Here's another first and 10.
Hey, here goes it. Hey, what's that? Hey, five.
Here's May again. Forced out to his right. Intercepted in the end zone. Picked off by Tyler Newman.
Not a lot of one-play swings bigger than that one right there. That throw looked destined for 6, and instead, it gets intercepted by the defense. The only way to get bigger is if he somehow returned it 100-plus yards for 6 the other way. But what a gigantic swing of emotion.
That's halftime of this contest. We'll join both teams in taking a short break. More of the NFL on EA Sports in just a moment. Ready to send this away. Here's Duvernay on the return. Escapes a defender. Only manages to get this back to the 20 before he's taken down.
The Seahawks take over first and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
Seattle getting everybody set. They've got first and 10. They give now to Henderson. Danced away from one tackle, but unable to dance away from the rest of the defense. No gain on that play.
The one thing I can say positive about the execution of that play is at least he didn't go backwards.
Last run, not a lot of help, Brock. 9 to go now on second down. Off the play action, May. Finds a man, right side. Gonna get him 5 yards as he gets this up to the 25.
Sure showed off some mobility on that play. Got outside the pocket and easily found an open man.
Giants into the nickel, third down. Oh, and they're going to have the fullback drive power for it. And they have this one well contained. There's the stop for a loss now. Fourth down coming up. That one felt kind of counterintuitive there, Brock. They load up the line with that extra blocking, and then the run goes out to the edge anyway.
That's right. You put 2 tight ends on the field, yeah, you can live with a stalemate. It's hard to move people in the NFL, but you do not want to go backwards.
The Giants take over first and 10 at the 49-yard line.
Ball just a yard shy of midfield. First and 10. On On the handoff, here's Scannaboo. Galloping inside the 40, at the 20. It's a New York touchdown! The Giants grab the lead on their first series of the half. So great work by the running back there, Brock. Found just a little bit of space, and he took advantage all the way for 6.
Big time. I mean, so big time. You know, and you hear running back coaches, Kate, say this. They'll say slow to explode through. And he explodes all the way for the touchdown.
Gano ready to send this away. Here's Duvernay on the return. And this drive will start inside the 25.
The Seahawks take over first and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
Seahawks just about set. Here's first and 10. May off the play fake. Chased out to his right. That finds Hunter downfield. And he's going to be driven out by a defender just before he can get it up to midfield. They strike for 23 yards. And that means a fresh set of downs for Seattle. Great start to this drive. They're up in the neighborhood of midfield after just one play. Handoff for Henderson, running left. And he's only going to get 2 or 3 yards on that one.
That is just a good, solid run right there. I know, that's pretty basic commentary, but sometimes football can be basic. It keeps you on schedule, that kind of yards per carry, and you move the sticks.
From the gun, it's May. An all-around tough play for him. He took a shot on the release, and it definitely affected the throw. It's incomplete.
That's what I call complimentary defense right there. That pressure by the group up front, that leads to the incompletion and to the benefit of that secondary.
No connection on the last play. Now it's third down. Air it out on third. Complete beyond the marker. And he's going to be touchdown as he gets him enough to pick up the first down.
Well, there's a time to be a little finessey with the football, put a little touch on it. And then there's time to put your arm into it and let it eat. Throw it right through your target's chest. This one, well, that one right there was the latter. Smart to make a fastball zing in before anyone could undercut the curl route.
And he let his man just a little too much there. That's an incomplete pass.
This defense, they had a plan, and they've done an excellent job executing it. Instead of a main character, they've reduced this receiver to a footnote. Kudos to the job collectively on defense.
After the incompletion, they come up on 2nd and 10. Again, it's May. He finds Fate, and he's brought down after a short gain.
Well, that's a modest little drag route, but if you ever just need a safe short gain on a throw, that's a go-to route to target.
Seventh play of the drive. They've been moving it well. This is 3rd and 6. To the air on 3rd and long. Out left, Worthy makes the grab. And he hits a wall at the line and goes nowhere.
Well, that's one of the moments as a QB, you just feel like those defenders are in your huddle. To drop them for a loss on 3rd down can't happen. That's an incredibly quick read by the defense.
The offense is not coming off this field. They're trying it on 4th and 7. He'll throw it. Finds Bash, complete. And he's taken out of bounds as he gets it down near the red zone. They hit for 16 yards on 4th down and a drive a lot of us thought it stalled out. He's going to carry on.
I think my favorite part was the magic he worked after the catch. The way he took the completion and made so much more out of it by adding all the extra yardage.
Throwing again, it's May. Escapes the pocket. And he just gets rid of it. Knew he had a couple of plays left. Didn't want to take a risk there on first down.
Kate, I got to believe he harkened back to that earlier pick and thought the better of making another. Getting outside the pocket, he was either going to try to run for it, had nowhere to go, so he simply threw it away.
Still 10 to go. Second down now from the 23. To the air yet again, May. And he's got it in the end zone for the Seattle touchdown. The Seahawks take a third-quarter lead. Quite the strike to his tight end, and the patience he showed waiting for that to break open. That was awesome, and it's rewarded with 6.
You know, it should be simple, Kate, right? In philosophy, it should be simple. Just plaster that big guy. Throw bodies at him in coverage, but stopping a tight end near the end zone is anything but simple with how deceptively good they are as route runners and finding that football when it arrives.
May will throw. And he gets in for the score. The 2-point conversion successful. That doubles their lead to 4. All right, Brock, they went empty. We all expected a pass was coming, and they do indeed go to the air and connect on that strike for 2.
Yeah, once you empty that backfield, it does certainly, Kate, alert that defense to pass. And then it comes down to disguise. It comes down to timing, especially on a 2-point with everything condensed. Well done by that offense to go get 2.
Good starting field position for the Giants as they head up 1st and 10. Scatterboo now from the gun. So this one goes against the offense. A flag's down as he stops. Looks like this one's on the offense. Double the distance to go after that holding call. It's now 1st and 20. They'll go play action. Here's Dart. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. They haven't found it easy to score in this one, Brock. And physicality just like that, a big reason why.
And it usually is, Kate. I love defensive coordinators when they say, hey, it's not just what you see, it's what you hear. And you could hear the physicality of that knocking the ball loose.
The mind is out of bounds. It's telling you that you talk about those memories that's out of mind overseas. You feel alive, like you can't have enough. You probably feel paralyzed if you ain't had a ball. You still feel paralyzed if friends just having kids ain't had enough.
Couldn't connect on 1st. It's 2nd down. Back to throw. Here's Dart. And they'll get there and stop him at the line.
Well, the defense was ready for that throw, stopping him right in his tracks, right at the line of scrimmage.
Now 3rd down and ball.
So not an enviable spot here as they come up on 3rd and very long. Third and long for him here. He beams one deep right side. So the heave knocked away from the intended targets. That brings up 4th down.
I'll tell you what, Kate, challenging this guy in a close game, you are tempting fate. He got one hand on it. He gets 2, it could have gone the other way.
And hey, we see how under the football, but they will get nothing on that return.
Seahawks take over 1st and 10 at the Giants' 49-yard line.
Ball just a yard shy of midfield. 1st and 10. Here's May to the air. Sends this to the end zone. And this is going to end up Incomplete. Really aired it out there on first down, but just couldn't make the connection.
You know what that route is called, right, Kate? OTB. Over the ball. And those are the ones you've got to hit. You've got to be able to play offense from the inside out. Got to find a completion right there.
Second down, still 10 to go after that incomplete pass. May now. They drop this down. White. And he's tackled for no gain.
He specializes in salvaging broken plays out of the backfield, but even he couldn't get anything out of that one, Kate. That defense, they were all over it.
Third down, and they need to get 10. Here he goes, third and long. He finds Worthy, complete. And they're going to keep moving forward, Brock, down inside the opposing 30. You get 22 out of that play, and that gives the Seahawks the first.
First and 10 at the 27-yard line.
He's going to throw it again. Setting up the screen with Henderson. And they're all over that screen, Brock. Didn't even get back to the line of scrimmage. Now, it looks like we're going to need to take a moment, Brock. An injured player on that snap, and it is running back Travion Henderson who's getting looked at. Everyone's prepped. It's second down now.
Here goes that. Hey, what's that? Crazy.
To throw, here's May. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose, incomplete.
Really had to find a way to get that short completion because now you're staring at third and extra long, and that's a place no QB in this league wants to be.
So after that prior incompletion, it's third down.
Five. Hey, here goes that. It's crazy.
Operating from the gun, here's May. Escapes the pocket, and they get to him way behind the line on this one and take him down. And they come up big on third down there with the send.